The veteran in control. Air Canada here.
Welcome to the place for WWE fans. Get all the latest news, updates, and stories on your favorite superstars. If you're a WWE lover, you're in the right place. Subscribe now and stay connected. The recent developments surrounding Sikoa's rise within the WWE landscape have certainly turned heads and sparked intense speculation among fans and industry insiders alike. While some fans may have initially felt frustrated by the seemingly endless interference from individuals like Sikoa in Roman Reigns' matches, especially when it appeared that the company was leaning too heavily into a narrative of Reigns winning by underhanded tactics, it's become clear that Sikoa's role is far more significant than just a henchman. Before WrestleMania, the dynamic between Reigns, Sikoa, and the rest of the bloodline seemed stagnant, particularly with the Usos repeatedly being left in the background and Roman's reign growing stale. Yet the landscape shifted dramatically after Mania with The Rock, who had been an iconic figure in the bloodline's history, nowhere to be found. Sikoa effectively seized control of the bloodline, directly defying the tribal chief's orders and creating an entirely new narrative direction. This development, though shocking, sets up what could be one of the most interesting storylines in WWE's recent history. The catalyst for this shift was, of course, the highly anticipated debut of Tama Tonga, whose arrival has sent ripples through the faction, intensifying both the tension and the storyline implications. The fact that Jimmy Uso's desperation has been highlighted in the process further adds depth to the narrative. The bloodline's sudden expansion is incredibly significant, and while it's tempting to speculate on how far WWE will take it, one thing seems certain. Sikoa's role has only just begun, and there's no telling how far it could go. With the looming clash between Roman Reigns and The Rock still hanging over the horizon, perhaps at the next SummerSlam or even WrestleMania, the concept of losing having consequences has been a recurring theme recently. This could pave the way for an eventual face turn for Reigns, who might reunite with the Usos in a moment of redemption. The idea of a bloodline civil war is certainly tantalizing, and it could lead to some incredible storytelling if handled with the same attention to detail as the current saga. However, there's also the possibility of an entirely different narrative unfolding. As Paul Heyman remains a constant presence on WWE programming, it's intriguing to think about the possibility of him finally betraying Reigns. Given Heyman's history of aligning with dominant figures, his eventual shift towards someone like Sikoa, who is now positioning himself as a powerful figure in the locker room, could add a new layer of drama. This kind of betrayal from Heyman, who is known for his manipulative tactics, could potentially flip the power dynamic entirely and set up an epic showdown between him and the tribal chief. What makes this entire situation even more captivating is that, regardless of how the storyline develops, Sikoa himself has quickly become one of the most compelling superstars on WWE's roster. For fans who've followed his work in NXT, this rise is not particularly surprising. In fact, when Sikoa was given the freedom to showcase his skills in NXT, he quickly became one of the hottest prospects in wrestling, drawing comparisons to the likes of a final boss character, a menacing presence who commanded attention with every move. Now, as he takes center stage on the main roster, it's clear that WWE is fully embracing this dynamic. Sikoa's physical presence, charisma, and intensity make him a believable threat to any top star, and the fact that he always seems to have someone backing him up, whether it's a family member or an ally, adds layers to his already formidable character. His every move is signed off by The Rock himself, who, as an executive within WWE, has a unique stake in how this story unfolds. This relationship adds even more intrigue, particularly for fans who enjoy the blurred lines of reality and storytelling in pro wrestling. In the end, it's Sikoa's actions, his alliances, and his unwavering pursuit of dominance that are driving the current wave of excitement. WWE has a star on their hands, and how they choose to handle his storyline in the coming months could have monumental implications for both the present and future of the company. Fans should stay tuned, as the best may still be yet to come.